Hi, I'm Alex from the Southern Ukulele Store, and today we're going to take a look at 5 more affordable favourite ukuleles. This time, focusing on the Soprano size. The Soprano ukulele is the reason that I'm sat here today and that so many of you play ukulele today. It's small, it's mighty, it's the ukulele, it's the jumping flea, it's the thing that started it all. The Soprano ukulele in recent times has fallen a little bit out of favour. It's actually the least popular of the sizes that we sell at Southern Ukulele Store, but that shouldn't deter you from giving one a try if you haven't before. Nowadays, a lot of the Soprano ukuleles being manufactured are geared towards students, young beginners. For every bright, colourful ukulele that you see in, fuchsia, that is being marketed to schools, and that's getting people playing ukulele, by the way, so there's no knocking that. There is a diamond in the rough to be found. There's something based on an old Martin style ukulele. There's some brands out there that really take a lot of care and attention with the Soprano, and we're going to give them some focus today. So I have 5 ukuleles, 4 different brands actually. One brand I'm featuring twice. I tried not to repeat things, but when one brand makes 2 very different, very good ukuleles, I feel like you guys are going to let me off. We're going to start today with the Enya KUS28D. The Enya KUS28D might just be the best bargain to be had in the ukulele world at the moment. So this ukulele, at the time of filming, it's retailing for under £100. It has a solid spruce top with laminate mahogany back and sides. It comes with 2 strap buttons fitted, which is unusual for a Soprano, but definitely something that will save you a bit of money getting us to fit for you or another shop should you dare to go and shop elsewhere. You have a mahogany neck with front and back binding. It's that tortoiseshell binding on the front and back. You have a simple abalone style rosette. It's worth looking at the bridge here, which is a through bridge like you would find on a snail. The way you would restring that is you would feed the string through the hole, pull it out the sound hole, tie a knot, and then feed it back and pull tight. Got it? If not, there will be a link to a video in the description that explains that for you. It's a simple design, don't panic too much about it. Then up here at the faceplate, you've got the Kaka logo. Kaka is a sub-brand of Enya. This ukulele is technically a Kaka KUS28D, but Enya and Kaka are the same brand. They must have some kind of regional difference. Maybe there's another brand called Enya in a particular region. Either way, I'm not going to question it too much. We have a Kaka branded Enya here. And then you have these very, very cool flower inlaid closed gear tuners. Hopefully you can see them on the close-up. But a very cool feature, not something I've seen before on a You Get Any price. Finally, this uke comes with a gig bag. If you're looking at getting started on a Soprano ukulele, there is no more affordable favourite uke in the world right now than this. Let's give the Kaka / Enya KUS28D a play and see what you think. Next up today, we're going to take a look at something a bit more traditional. This is the Uhama UK03S. The UK03S is the basic, almost like DIY, what is a ukulele? A ukulele should be mahogany. A ukulele should be simple and curvy. This is a laminate mahogany uke. It's unstained, so it's a light coloured mahogany ukulele. There's no thrills to it, no binding, no nothing. But what you do get here is a really well-made instrument at a very affordable price. By stripping back all the spec, it's enabled them to really bring the price down on this. So as a beginner in 2024 at the time of filming, this is a fantastic choice to get you started on the ukulele. And if you like the look of it, and I personally do really like the look of it, they also do this in a concert. They do it at Concert Pineapple, they do it in a tenor. Like they are catering to all kinds of beginners with this model. There's not really much else to say. It has a composite wood fingerboard and what looks like an Indian rosewood bridge, bone nut and saddle with open gear tuners, and this ukulele comes in a gig bag. A real bargain to be had, an affordable favourite ukulele if ever there was one. Let's give the Uhama UK03S a play and see what you think. Next up, so we have something that looks unique. This is the Flight DUS 450. This ukulele is laminate mango. They all look very, very different from one to the next. It's a satin, kind of unstained mango. Very, very simple to look at, but with some really cool cosmetic upgrades. You've got herringbone binding going around the outside, around the outside, with walnut binding on the side and back of the ukulele, and then another herringbone strip tying the two pieces of the back together. I believe this ukulele has a walnut fingerboard and bridge with some buffalo horn style inlays going up to the flight headstock and gold close gear tuners. They're bits of white plastic that come off. It's gold with black buttons. This ukulele looks like nothing else at this price. It sounds great. It doesn't have a typical mango sound. Mango is very warm. This is a bright, very crisp, very clear ukulele. And another great alternative. If you want something that stands out, but on a modest budget, this is a great choice. I was asked in the last video, well, if you're going to talk about affordable favourites, you need to talk about the price. No, I don't need to talk about the price. The prices will be in the links in the description. If I start naming prices on every single ukulele, this video will be dated within 3-4 months. And I'd really like the ukuleles in this video to be something that people want to learn about in 6 months' time, 8 months' time, without being out of date. Hope that makes sense to you. Person who commented on that yesterday. I'm going to give the Flight DUS 450 a play and see what you think. Next up today, we're going to take a look at a brand that you'll notice I'm featuring a lot on these affordable favourite videos. This is the Ohana SK20. The Ohana SK20 was one of the first ukuleles that we stocked at Southern Ukulele Store way back in 2008. Ohana have always made great traditional style ukuleles. They've taken the old Martin, the old Gibson, Favilla, Vega designs, and they've modernised them and they've made them consistently for over a decade. So I can say hand on heart, there's not a weak Ohana model. Everything in that really vast range of ukes they make is great. It's just about whether you want to be a kind of purist or you want something that's very, very modern. My critique of Ohana is I think that actually on the production side of things, when they try and do what other brands are doing like Flight, that's where they seem a bit strange. Like those ukuleles don't necessarily fit in as well. But when they look to the past and try and recreate the thing that made the ukulele special, they do that just about as well as anyone else out there. And that is where the SK20 comes in. Solid mahogany top, laminate mahogany back and sides with front and back cream binding with a 2-ply plastic trim. You've got the 2-ply plastic trim rosette. It's got that old Martin look to it. You've got, I believe the modern ones here looks like it has an open coal fingerboard and bridge. You have the open gear tuners with cream buttons. I love a cream button. I'm always a sucker for cream binding and cream buttons on ukuleles. And the tuners are great quality. They're Grover 8N tuners. They're just a good quality open gear tuner. This ukulele doesn't come with a bag. It's actually the only one of the 5 that wouldn't come with a gig bag as standard. But I think that's probably something that brings the price down in line with some of these other ukuleles. And the Ohana SK20 has consistently been one of the best ukuleles under £200 and will always be. Let's give the SK20 a play and see what you think. We've got time for one more today. This is the Uma UK20 SSP-BL, which is a terrible name for a fantastic looking ukulele. This ukulele is all solid mahogany. It's stained a translucent blue. It has a gorgeous abalone rosette. Can you see that on the camera? Indian rosewood fingerboard and bridge. The pineapple shape was introduced by Kaka not long after the Soprano ukulele. The early years of the ukulele, rather than involve the overall scale length and size, they kind of made everything a bit more bulbous. And early pineapple ukuleles, as many of you will see, they actually were ornate and detailed like pineapples. But this is a modern pineapple. This is a very, very cool, very moody looking, almost ocean blue coloured uke. The neck is also mahogany, it's high gloss, and this is the only uke we're going to look at today, I believe, with a slotted headstock and open gear tuners. This uke has some real snap to it. I don't know if there's a better sounding ukulele under £200 than this. Feel wise, not everybody digs the pineapple shape, they like the curves, but if you're into wanting a soprano that sounds big and full and vibrant, then the pineapple shape is a great road to go down. They also make this ukulele in a translucent brown, which they confusingly call black, and then in a lighter mahogany colour, which is just the natural finish. But the blue one is the one that everyone seems to want, and I think it's the one that feels the most extravagant for the price. Let's give the UK20 SSP BL a play and see what you think. There we have it, folks. We've looked at 5 affordable favourite soprano ukuleles. What did you think? Is there something here that really stands out to you? It's definitely the field with, I think, the most difficult competition, because fewer people make sopranos, and the ones that do, they really take that seriously. They're trying to produce something a bit more special, certainly among the brands that we stock here at Southern Ukulele Store. I've definitely been guilty of not featuring soprano and concert ukuleles as much in the last 12 months, but I've actually found it quite hard to find relevant stock or new models or innovation to talk about in those sizes. So I've been quite excited this week and last to feature some affordable favourite ukes for you, because really that's where the soprano and concert market are shining right now. If you have any questions, you can call me in store on 01202 430 820 or email alex@ukulele.co.uk. I will be back very, very soon. I have no idea what I'm going to feature next week, but for now, we've looked at all of the sizes of affordable favourite ukuleles. Take care.